wanna touch your life. I wanna be the change. I'm gonna shine my light. I'm gonna make a difference. Touch your life. Be the change. Shine my light. And make a difference. You're the one to make the world a much better place. You're the one.
Hello, Nigeria, and welcome to Airtel Touching Lives, the show that celebrates and assists the individuals and projects that are making a difference to the lives of people around them. My name is Wana, and just like Airtel, I have a passion to make a difference and transform lives. Coming up in this episode, we meet a blind man and his wife that have turned their tragedy into a story of hope and inspiration. And we visit a remote rural village where people have to walk more than 20 kilometers a day to get water. Most of us take sight for granted, but it is one of our most important senses. Suddenly losing your sight changes your whole life forever, making everything that much more difficult. In this story, we meet a loving couple that are determined to overcome a tragic event that deeply affected their lives.
City streets are busy and dangerous for pedestrians, with cars and bikes speeding everywhere. Imagine that you were robbed of your eyesight, and now you have to navigate your way through the maze of life. It takes a lot of courage and determination.
My name is Ebon Senkan. I am an indigenous of Akwa State of Federal Republic of Nigeria. I am a degree holder in mathematics and computer science. My first degree in mathematics education, my PhD in computer science, and my MSc in computer science.
My husband and myself, we started our life here in Lagos. We got married in '97, and so we lived happily. And we got a vision of running a school.
In 2001, I left for Abuja to diversify and keep my eye on the practice of computer software development. We got contacted by several contractors who had jobs with the government to develop softwares for them. For instance, crime database management system for the Nigeria police had to be installed in 7 states of the Federation, which we did.
Until 2009, when I felt I had the right hands that could handle things with the school. So I joined him in Abuja. I was happy I had my husband by my side, and he was happy. So everything was good. Everything was going on fine.
Until 2013.
And 2013.
Between 9:20 p.m. and 9:30 p.m.
The attack came to him.
I was robbed.
The armed robbers surrounded my husband, shot him, and collected the car.
And in the process, I lost my sight. And that, of course, brought me to a very terrible turning point in my life that I found myself having to start all over again.
Everything changed overnight. We lost everything.
And of course, it dawned on me that, oh, I have lost my ability to make a living. I've lost my ability now to lead a family. I've lost ability to lead a team. And I lost my esteem because I could no more be found in the community of people.
But at the time, it threw us off balance a little because it was something I didn't expect that would happen. I never dreamt about it. I never thought about that. Himself, too.
Before now, I could not imagine how I could live without my eyes.
My husband losing his sight, to me, it was like I lost the whole world. I've lost everything. And because I could not imagine how he was feeling, and I tell you, I do close my eyes to feel what he's feeling. And I could not imagine why he should experience that, because he's such a loving person that I feel he does not deserve to be where I could feel.
The bullet pellets were removed from my eyes. My right eyesight was actually eyeball was removed. The left eyesight, I still have some bullet pellets, but the retina is badly damaged. 2 surgeries were done here in Lagos. I traveled to India, about 3 hospitals in India to see if I could recover my sight, to no avail, and I cannot see. And it's been very, very traumatic. It's been very, very challenging. It's also very trying. As simple as you're trying to ask someone for a direction. Please, can you direct me or take me across? The person immediately feels you are out begging him. My friends feel bothered. Initially, they were helpful, but now they feel overbothered. They feel they can't continue, so they don't pick my calls anymore. Some people, they just feel maybe spiritually or something, they must have done something terribly wrong. They don't want to be associated, remotely or closely, to have anything to do with you. I had a particular instance that I entered a bus, and unknown to the person that I heard what he said, he simply instructed the next person, you should know that a blind man has just come in to sit near you, so be careful. I also shifted and followed him. I said, well, I just wanted to let you know that I am as human as you are. I simply lost my sight accidentally, and it could happen to anyone.
Honestly, you're looking great, you know, and I mean, this is a result of rest. God had to make us rest by force.
Are you trying to resting. Pull my legs on
no,
my nose?
I'm telling you. I must tell you, it's a miracle. From day one, when I met him in the hospital, when I was called upon, and I went there, he was on a stretcher. And while I was wailing, crying, rolling on the floor, and all he said was, sweetheart, arise on your feet. I'm going to be all right. So he is very much alive. The only thing is that he depends on somebody's eyes to say, okay, go this way. He doesn't even wait a lot of time for you to say, okay, move. The determination, the vision in his heart is ever alive from day one.
In the rehabilitation center, I have been taught how to make use of my computer once again, which was highly heartwarming and very comforting. And for me to start my life again, going back into introduction to computer science, it is my greatest wish, it is my desire to get back into software development, to get up and running with the Braille system, to be able to read the Braille, to be able to program the Braille system, to be able to interpret the Braille system. I would like to assist the community of the blind to be able to live meaningfully. I would also like to be able to fend for my family as I used to when before I lost my sight. That would be a very good help.
He has not given up even a bit of his strength. He has not allowed even a bit of his vision to depart from him. And the vision in his heart is present. That's the vision of imparting knowledge and changing the lives of young people.
I'm still going to prove to people I can still be a leader. I can still lead because I was made to be a contributing member of the society.
We are still pushing on, and we hope for even the best. And so we'll keep pushing on.
Touching lives.
I think everyone is welling up in the studio. To go through that kind of trauma and still want to give back is nothing short of inspiring. Welcome to the program. The first thing I want to ask you, how did it feel after the robbery, after getting shot?
Very difficult to describe. You just wake up and you wish it was all a dream.
And how did you adjust from 1 minute having sight and then the next minute, no sight?
I just had to hang on to God internally to keep me going.
Basia, and I want to ask you, what have been your anxieties, your fears?
Initially, in fact, at first, I just felt my whole world has come to an end. And I had to bear knowing that my husband was not able to see. So it made me very, very sad. And on top of that, with the pain of knowing that he's feeling this level of pain, this level of frustration. So it's been very, very terrible.
I applaud your strength and I applaud your bravery. And, you know, you're nothing short of inspiring. But I just want to let you know that Airtel has been listening to you and they want to support you in this next journey, this next phase of your life. So they want to give you some things that are going to help you in that journey.
Wow, thank you.
Right.
Thank you so much, Airtel.
So Airtel is going to give you Braille Object Identification Scanner. They're also going to give you a Braille machine, speech software, an American cane guide, and a brand new laptop.
Wow! Thank you, Airtel. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Be sure to join us as we celebrate people that are making a difference right here in Nigeria.
Touching lives.
60 people will win 1 million naira each in 60 days. One person will go home with a brand new Range Rover phone. And that's not all. Recharge with any amount and stand a chance of winning 1 million naira daily. 100 people will win 10,000 naira every day. One iPad will be won every day. 50 people will win Samsung smartphones every week. And 5,000 people will win free airtime every day. There will be surprise gifts on every recharge. Simply recharge to win. The more you recharge, the better your chances of winning. Call 141 for more details. Everybody is a winner. Come alive with Airtel Red Hot promo.
Touching lives.
Water is essential for life, but many of us waste it without a thought. Access to water has become easier, and now just open a tap and out it comes. Most rural villages have access to wells and rivers, but some villages are a long way from any water, and this causes many, many problems in the community. Airtel went to see how it could touch the villagers' lives.
The Imbashi community is remote and inaccessible. Over the years, there has been less and less rain, and all the wells have dried up. The village relies on a dirty river that is more than 15 kilometers away. It is having a devastating effect on the development of the community.
My name is Mom Lazarus. I'm the Programs Director, Lawyers Alert, a civil society organization based in Makurdi, Benue State, Nigeria. Lawyers Alert, what we do basically, we are principally made up of lawyers and other people that are interested in human rights. So we provide what we call pro bono legal representation. In this community, we had a situation of a family that had some legal challenges. So we intervened. So getting to that community, we found out that there were a myriad of other problems. But the one that was overriding, the one that was common to all of them, was the issue of water.
Moka Honorable Zike Hina, a councillor representing Meiken Council Ward in Bashir community. Ngere man such a bishi problems with problems ke. Jere se you wasu very tom just uya. She got lo emi chuku for renvia am ngere man problem. Na semba facho he tom la. E gbepe laga. Passion va posan yo show why it was by a car or juve ya because mgele maluga ya you find it difficult. We're in tone la, well enough so that maybe zoa kwa. Okay.
This lack of water was like affecting every segment of the community, from the little children who spend hours every morning scooping for water instead of going to school, to the women who kind of wake up early before anybody else and go out for miles and miles just to go and get water, to the elderly who need water for their sanitation needs. I mean, it was like affecting everybody.
Hana jiga aka gane ya ayo ce lupa ma ngal magaya kaza yolo aka kesine ha ayo ce ya are tolu ngal ma hile kesin ma hibida be hile zuwa na angola sifa cha zuwa kwa mama ngame ha ka gane ma kana ya kalimba yo jama kalimba hangin ngama ba yemo je ba kwenjo moti ya mem de wale yo anyo mam ga po kala ha ya wambashi ima sesemba utan na samba elin ba mare ya samba elin tom suri samba duana kwa momo mga hachu higbacha na ham fata da mata ga hachu akane gaga kam wasen ba mare ya kutio shi mom kasim kalim galim kicha na ha mfata da mata ga kam wasen ba mare ya kutio na ha akane ga dan yo ya mfata da mata ga shinyali kiga.
Yeah, the community have always been trying to solve their own problems. Not like they sit and wait for somebody out there to come and like help them out.
In Bashir community, we a lot of things. More as a person, councillor representing the council ward. Young Nengi, Bunda Polo, Uzanshami, ma alumo Yemehena, ma culvert. Almost Ota Hagbendane. Then Bashir as a community, we contribute a very small amount of money. We team azor na ha. Ba nyuma very azor la uma.
So they've been having that problems over the years. Before finally they now say it is better to now have something that is much more lasting. Something that can help them out better. And then the idea of the water dam came up. And the dam ran for almost like 10 years. The community was like, okay with the dam. But due to lack of maintenance, due to lack of other issues, the dam now collapsed. The dam collapsed like 10 years back. And from then till now, the people have been suffering the water problems.
Mom soap damata hachu mam zema zua ton mam wasemba mali yao shi mam wasen igbanu akpa bakwara naya ngu fati odzaga ba moya mso mam fati odzaya mam zena ha mam zua ton mam wasemba mali yao shi mam wasen igbanu ha lo ya ba ya vala ne cha ya sana ka kwala ya we was sena kwala dozo hingi na kayemba va yase uzando wamba haja chicha kuwa kaso ayo mbano focha ozoga ayo ira haja jezuaga na kwala dozo jezuaga hingi kwa samba kansa kwala dozo kwa mgela we yumase
wa yuma wa yeso mbayo azuma ofete je magade na ma ofete makata wa wasin utewe shi wasina yorobe shi wasin obojiwe kwa ne pa ni be ne hachu yancha chai chi wasina na be kwa ma we jo ngere ma we za magada wo na ma we wasin ba mare ma wasin ngo ma wasin gba no
touching lives.
60 people will win 1 million naira each in 60 days. One person will go home with a brand new Range Rover phone. And that's not all. Recharge with any amount and stand a chance of winning 1 million naira daily. 100 people will win 10,000 naira every day. One iPad will be won every day. 50 people will win Samsung smartphones every week. And 5,000 people will win free airtime every day. There will be surprise gifts on every recharge. Simply recharge to win. The more you recharge, the better your chances of winning. Call 141 for more details. Everybody is a winner. Come alive with Airtel Red Hot promo.
Touching lives.
As the saying goes, water is indeed life. I'd like to welcome our guests into the studio, Honorable Ezekiel, Lazarus, and Kwase 12. The Mbashe community has myriads of problems and challenges. Yeah. How do you cope?
It's been difficult, very, very difficult, I will say, because the community faces a lot of challenges, ranging from inaccessible roads, lack of medical facilities, lack of schools, and a lot of other ones. Then water, which is the major overriding problem. Yeah. Why we say it's a major overriding problem is because it affects everybody within that community. So it's been like that, and the people have been going through that stress now for a very, very, very long time.
What are you guys doing there, and how are you helping them?
My organization is like a human rights organization. So we were intervening originally in the area of empowering people in like, okay, these are your rights. And when we are now working on that, we found out that anytime they were talking, like we hold meetings, we will schedule a meeting, say maybe by 4, and then we come, nobody's there. You like have to sit and wait. And sometimes the meeting will only maybe end like maybe by 6 p.m. We'll be stretching to 8, 9. Where has everybody gone? They've gone looking for water. So that was how we now bumped into the water issue.
Now, speaking of women, what is it like as a woman living in that community?
Biangila Mamfet Mamberga, Pacam Gulamilla Yam de Vachi Yam de Cow, Manahave, Mbe yo hevem le pay, Gulam Maga Sam Maga, somebody Zayaga, low Mayenaha, poor. But did the one girl me. My poor, he's a pedicasm girl me. Oh, Zawara General Yap, or Fatio, he Kuru Kohila, and Wakaluzaga. Sa work while young Machi dear. Come she had till long Marie, Tombo, Kuva, Hilly, and Wabo, Power, Von Yay, about Taya, so cousin my Iki Mata, walk out Zahatil.
All right, Honorable Ezekiel, you've been working in that community as well, doing really good work. What motivates you to keep doing what you're doing, and why is that community particularly special to you?
The community really is the community where I come from. Okay. And since I was born, my prayer was that if I become something, at least I will make sure the problem of that water is solved in that community.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the program. And I want to applaud the amount of work that you're doing in that community, all of you. I'd just like to say that Airtel also recognizes the hard work, your dedication and commitments, and they would like to support you in some way and help you. Okay. So Airtel will be donating a water borehole with an overhead tank as well. Wow. How do you think this is going to help? Is it going to change anything?
Wow, it's going to change anything. Yeah. It's going to change a lot of things.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thank you so
much. We know that that borehole is going to be the beginning of many other amazing things to happen in the community.
We thank Airtel so much.
I want to say thank you for joining us on Airtel Touching Lives. Be sure to join us again as we celebrate people that are making a difference right here in Nigeria.
I wanna be the change. I'm gonna shine my light. I'm gonna make a difference.